Good morning. Welcome to Energy Works. Today we're talking about what is your reason to live. And I got an email this morning from someone called Jonathan Bender, and he's like a voice coach, and he was talking about having lost a couple of friends from suicide in the last 7 weeks and how much it affected him. And so he was suggesting that we talk about what is our reason to live and what gives us purpose. And we don't want to be just surviving. We want to actually be thriving and living our life's purpose. So I wanted to clear some energy around this today because I think all of us need to be a little bit more aware of what our purpose is. Many people's jobs have been compromised or upset, or people's ability to de-stress has been affected. So I wanted to, bring the focus back in on what is most important to you so that you actually are living on purpose. Okay, so let's go. Now, heart chakra, how appropriate. All right, so the first thing that comes up in the heart chakra is being unable to let a situation go. So what situation is it that you have trouble not letting go of? And I guess for me, that would be, things to do with my family, things that I, had hoped for, or things that I felt were important to have happened and hasn't happened in the timing that I had hoped or expected. And so then I can be disappointed. So then that stops me from living my purpose. So I think each of us have to come to this point of, what is my purpose? Why do I have this desire to live? And is there someone I want to help? Or is there things I care about? Or are there things I want to experience? What is it? And what is the situation you can't let go of? So we've got some generational baggage here. Dad's side, Dad's mum's side, and the women. And also in our timeline, time of birth. And I'm sure we all came with purpose before we were born. I'm sure we chose bloodlines and, family lines for the difficulties they would present and the growth that would come through those difficulties. And, we knew that we would make a difference. We weren't allowed to remember now what we knew before. And we had to live by faith. But it is important that we remember that we did have purpose and for us to tune back into that purpose because it's still there in our heart and going back to following our heart and trusting our heart. All right, so tea tree oil. All right, so this is from Essential Emotions. A cleanser by nature, tea tree, also known as tea tree oil, clears negative energetic baggage. It specifically releases codependent and parasitic relationships. These toxic relationships may be people, microorganisms in the body, or spiritual beings. So individuals may feel drained of life force and energy, but they may not be consciously aware of the source of this energy leakage. Tea tree helps break the negative ties in these kind of relationships so that new healthy connections may be formed that honour one's personal space and boundaries. All right, so tea tree encourages individuals to relinquish all forms of self-betrayal, including allowing others to take advantage of one's time, energy or talents, letting others feed on one's energy, not standing up for oneself or feeling responsible for the problems of others. Tea tree assists individuals in purification practices and in releasing toxic debris. Yeah, I think we all have some toxic debris. Who hasn't had stuff from their childhood triggered at this point in time? I think most of us have, and most of us have felt some sadness and desperation and loss of freedom and, lots of difficulty. So it's like I really want you to come back to your heart and see past the difficulties that are happening right now. I'm going to use Kim Redmond Futrell's book. All right. I release codependent and parasitic relationships. All right, I recognize and forgive the parts of myself that previously invited and allowed these kind of parasitic relationships to exist in the first place. All right, my outlook is positive and I connect to my healing instinct. So I think it's important that we all believe that we can heal, or believe that our country can heal, believe that our world can heal, Mother Earth can heal, all of us can be healed and actually come back to our purpose. Now, if you think about Mother Earth, she's there to help support us, help us in times of stress to be able to discharge that stress. You know, going for a walk, going for a swim, even sitting on the grass, anything like that is very helpful. All right, so now we're going in the aura. So layer 3. Okay, so layer 3 is the mental body, and this is like where our thoughts and ideas are. All right, and what's coming up here is a stagnant accumulation of energy. So it's like our energy field needs to move. So you could look up Donna Eden's, fluffing up your aura. You could do some sort of mindful movement, yoga, Tai Chi, any Qigong even, any of those sort of things that help you shift your energy. So we can say the condition of the planet right now is bothering us. So we're going to go through where we're vibrating at the moment. So vibration is like, I guess, a measure of our energy field and where we're at. All right, so we're not starting very high. So Dr. David Hawkins did a human consciousness scale, went from 0 to 1,000, and we're currently vibrating at 33, so it's not very high vibration. So we need to lift the vibration of the planet. All right, so age 12 comes up. I don't know if that means anything to the people on there, but there could be more than one person. Age 32, age 51. Oh, and somebody age 93. Wow. Okay. All right, so now we're going into the 4th layer of the aura, which is about the astral body, which is like our interaction and our relationships and our bonds with people. So leaking energy at this level. And sometimes people use their relationships in an unhealthy manner, forcing people to do things or coercing people to do things. So present feelings at the moment. Let's say I forgive all those who have made life difficult for me. Say for me, my family, my community, my country, my world. All right, so there's a generational component here from mum and some stuck emotions. All right, what's coming up here is being disloyal to self. So I guess we need a win-win model, not a win-lose model, that we can still be kind to ourselves and be kind to others and go back to our purpose and what we really feel as our reason to live. So let's say I trust myself to fulfill that purpose. Age 9 comes up, age 11, age 14, age 18, 21. Okay, big breath in. All right, so let's go back to I trust myself to fulfill that purpose. That's nice and strong. I forgive all those who have made life difficult for me, my family, my community, my country, my world. And let's check in on our vibration. All right, about 240 now. It's a bit better. Now we're going to go into the Crown Chakra. So I guess that's our connection to God or the universe, and trusting that we will be reminded of the steps and the direction to take to fulfill our purpose. And we might use Vetiver Oil here. Vetiver is about being grounded and, going through the hard stuff and getting there. All right, so Vetiver Oil challenges the need to escape pain. It centers individuals in their true self and guides them downward to the root of their emotional issues. It helps them find relief, but not through avoidance. Relief comes after they have travelled within and met the core of their emotional issue. Vetiver will not let them quit. It grounds them in the present moment and carries them through an emotional catharsis. The descent into the true self assists individuals in discovering deeper facets of their being. Vetiver opens the door to light and recovery through this downward journey. So I think we all have to address the things that we may feel about ourselves or may feel about our purpose, or, a reminder that we've forgotten our purpose, we've forgotten who we are, we've forgotten why we're here. And I want you to get back in touch with you and with your heart to work out what it is that you're here for. Because there is no one here that's here by mistake, not one person. No matter what circumstances you were born under, it was not a mistake. And particularly that you're here in this time of the earth, you're here for purpose and to help lift the vibration of the planet. All right, so we're going back to Kim's book. All right, by returning my energy back down to the earth, I ground and discharge myself, remaining powerfully present with whomever I surround myself or whichever task I work on. As I proceed, descending, revealing and releasing my pain, I discover deeper facets of my being, opening doors to light and recovery through this inward journey. All my chakras are brought into harmony, balance and alignment with each other. My base chakra, calm and grounded. My solar plexus chakra, protective against oversensitivity to the feelings and emotions of others. And of course, all the empaths at this moment are struggling because so many people are struggling and finding it difficult to cope with so many people being in pain and hurting and being scared and wounded. So we need to heal the healers and we need to, keep moving forward in our purpose. I allow myself to be led by God. I work by trusting my intuition. So what is your gut telling you? What do you have this desire to do or to experience? All right, my mind functions optimally. I allow myself to be peaceful and balanced. Okay, so let's recheck in on our vibration. So 330 now. So climbing up. So we're still talking today about what is our reason to live. So have you thought about what is your reason to live? And can you share with us what is your reason to live? All right, some more generational baggage here. Mum's side, mum's dad's side, and the women. And 20 generations, 2 lines. All right, now we're going to go into the brow chakra. So I guess if we receive inspiration or we have that connection to God, then we have to trust and allow the inspiration that we receive to be in our mind and to help us take action on what we feel is our purpose. All right, and what comes up here is overwhelm. Are you feeling overwhelmed? All right, I trust my intuition. Nikki's mentioned I've just spent a week with my birth mum, lots of talking, praying, tears and healing. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? I think there is a lot of healing to be had and a lot of discussion to be made and to understand our family members and their experiences and, how their experiences might help us in this time as we understand what they've been through. All right, I acknowledge I am the source in creating my life the way I want it to be. My understanding of my life grows clearer each day. I choose to be happy and balanced. I easily cut through any illusion and find the truth. Good morning, Catherine. I hope you had a lovely sleep in. All right, some more generational baggage here. Mum's side again. Mum's side. And a mixed group, both men and women. And about 33 generations. Thank you for those that are on the call, and thank you for your comments. Okay, so we were checking in on our vibration. So we started at 33 and then we got to 240 and then we got up to 330. And now we're up to about 545. So we're getting there. All right, so now we're going to go into one of the higher chakras. So the ninth chakra is above the crown chakra. This chakra is about aligning with our life's purpose, and I guess, this experience on earth is like a school. We come here to have experiences and to grow and improve through these experiences. So it helps us to be able to have that better connection with our intuition. And also the knowledge base of the soul enables not only awareness, but also deeper reliance on our internal compass. So again, coming back to our heart, isn't it? And that internal direction that we have, especially when we're connected to the divine. All right, now this chakra is weakened by what we view through the media that leaves imprints of negative nature, images and feelings of suffering. So if you are affected by media, and I know that I am, I can't watch TV at the moment, so I think we need to immerse ourselves in nature and also to have that divine connection, to receive information directly from the source and not to damage ourselves by listening to negativity. So, we need like-minded people to hang out with. All right, now the oil comes up here is Spikenard. Now, Spikenard is the oil of gratitude. So sometimes we might have situations that are difficult, like for some people, lockdown has been really hard, and for some people it's been a blessing. And they're grateful to have had time with their family and to connect again as a family in a much healthier way. All right, by opening the soul to acceptance and gratitude, and I'm reading this from the Essential Emotions, Spikenard assists individuals in seeing the deeper meaning in their lives. It supports them in feeling joy and happiness for other people as well as for themselves. It invites individuals to expand by fully letting go of resistance, anger, and blame. Gratitude is an expression of complete acceptance and abundance. A grateful person is content with what they have. Spikenard teaches individuals to be grateful for their challenges as well as their blessings. It also assists individuals in transcending their sorrows through being grateful for their present life circumstances. Through complete surrender and acceptance, the soul may be brought into peace and harmony. Okay, so that sounds like perfect at the moment, isn't it? So often we can't move forward until we get to a point of gratitude for what we do have. And even the awful experiences do shape us and help strengthen us. So when we get to that point that we can be grateful for what we have, we can start to be grateful for what is coming. So the blessings and the hopes that we have and, our reason to live, which is what the whole call was about. If we tune back into that, then life can change and we can be shown that way to do that. All right, so now we're going to recheck in on our vibration. So now we've got up to 640, so that's a lot better. All right, so now our people on the call, Is there a place that your body is complaining, or is there something that's stuck that's preventing you from tuning back into your heart? What would it be? Alrighty. So I hope that you feel more strongly your reason to live, the reason why you're here on earth, the reason that you're here at this particular time. I hope you can feel that you are making a difference. And even if it's just to one person, if you make a difference to one person, they make a difference to one or two people. And so it spreads. So, never feel that you're not here by accident. Just feel your purpose. All right. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you for those that jumped on and for your comments. I hope that you get back into your purpose and really remind yourself of your reason to live, and, put it on your phone screen and put it on your mirror and put it everywhere so that you remind yourself why. Okay. Thanks. Bye.